Good morning, guys. SALSA Railroad, 6:30 in the morning. I woke up here and decided to do a little bit of work. Just a moment. There we go. Kind of nice that looks. Still haven't cleaned up the ties, but they say you need to exercise. You need to go to a gym. I don't need to go to no goddamn gym. Here's my gym right here. I push rocks or kick rocks, whatever you want to call it. Well, there you go. Working on the Corona Pass, so I can get rid of some of that gravel. You know, a different angle right here. Early morning. Sun already came. Well, sun started cracking already. So there you have it, guys. Just giving you an update on the roadbed progress here at SALSA Railroad. Now I got to sweep, clean the ties, keep it level. Oh, let me show you my little level. Hold on. Here you go, guys. 4-foot level with 16-inch levels, or 12-inch levels, I believe. Got the blue ones. I got them from Home Depot. The other one I already had it. So all I did is bolted it down, as you can see, and it keeps a straight level of 4 foot. And a lot of people disagree with me. Well, a lot of people don't have a goddamn railroad like I do here at the house. So that one's leveled, which, let me see, it's a little off. Let's pick it up. Watch, we'll see. Okay, and then once this one's level, see, it'll teeter a little bit, or it'll show you that it's on. Kind of hard to do it by hand. Here, let me see if I can do it like this. There you go. So then what I do is, you see that point? Let's mark that point right here with the gravel. See that point right there? So all I do is bring up the level, the back end, put it on my level point. See, put it on that point now. Remember, I just scratched off the gravel, and that's level. And you just continue to do it again. Look at that. See how it's all a little off? So you just start bringing it. But you know the other side's leveled. So, and yeah, it's gonna compress. I just drag it. See now, there you go, look at that. And it's, the levels weeble wobble because one side is leveled and the other side needs to be picked up. We see the more you do it, the more I pick it up a little bit more, and then I start tapping it down, as you can see. So the more you do it, the more you're going to get it leveled. Hold on just a moment. The more it's going to look nice and just even. Look at that. See how pretty that looks? No up and downs. It corrects the roller coaster up and downs. It corrects the levelness, and it works for me. Like I said, here we go. So like I said, some people disagree. A lot of old school people, or quite frankly, not even old school people, a lot of people that don't even have a railroad at their home disagree with it. So I do my ties. Put one, skip one. Put one, skip one. It's tighter. The whole track will float. Put some nice gravel. I put the quarter inch, it's a little bit more than quarter inch. It's quarter inch gravel. It's a little bit more expensive because it's that black rock, but I want it to be authentic. Look, guys, everybody's got their own opinion. My only opinion is I'm a work in progress, and it works. And it's working here. I can run that Titan train. I got 2 Titan trains. If anybody knows about Titan trains, well, look, anytime you build something new, there's always going to be some flaws or some kind of repairable defects that need to be fixed. And I've already talked to Jim. And I got to send him the axles, and it's going to work all that out. But for the most part, I thought it was my track. I went and tested it out on another track, and it derailed a lot more. So if that Titan works on my track for what I'm doing, surely it'll work for everybody else. But remember, put one, skip one, put one, skip one. And I think my ties are 16 inches. And I get it. I mean, I started off with going to a cedar mill where they do patio decks and pool decks made out of cedar. And they gave me all their scraps. And by the time I got the scraps, they were from 11 inches to 13 inches. I just cut them all the same, made them look even, but they were a little tight. And I had more balancing problem, more derailment. So hey, that got my railroad started. So that's what counted. And I played, I got frustrated, and here I go. Then I bought some actual size of ties and cedar, and now I'm at the development where the rest of the track we're going with AccuTie. You can't beat AccuTie. I don't care what you say. They're hollow from the inside, but they'll settle. Eventually they'll settle. So yeah, if you want them solid, then go. It's a lot more work. To me, justification of AccuTies is first up the punch. I bought the punch that use the Allen wrench, the impact gun. It's awesome for a starter, but I highly recommend sell some stuff from the garage sale or do something and get the one with a hydraulic pump. What you use to drill them with I had the clamp, the vice grip clamp. Well, the time it took to put that clamp, get the drill bit lined up, put it in there, drill one, drill the other, take it off, wrestle with it, clean up the burrs. Then I got the AccuTie punch, the cheaper one. It was an upgrade. Don't get me wrong. It was a total upgrade. But then I burned 2 impact guns. So, and then the original one didn't have the what is it called? The grease fitting, so it would get stuck. I had to put WD-40, put the screwdriver in it. So it was kind of a piss you off, to say it lightly. However, I called AccuTie, and they did not hesitate. I honestly can say they stand behind their word, and they didn't have to do what they did. They stopped. I felt like the lady stopped what she was doing, took my order, took my information, she goes, "I'm sending you one right now." I was like, "What do you mean you're sending me? I'm sending you a replacement." That was awesome. And then we started talking. I was looking. I said, "I didn't see the one with the hydraulic. I saw the bench one earlier." And I said, "What about this hydraulic one?" And she says, "Oh yeah, that's one of the new ones." I said, "Well, I'll pay the difference and I'll take that one." So I did. It comes with a road case, and it's double the price basically. But you know what? Double the price versus how much time you're going to spend punching these things and punching them centered and punching them perfectly. This punch does them perfectly. You can't get more than that. So to me, it's valuable. Once you lay down 1,000 feet of track, you'll understand time is valuable because you're on your back, you're on your knees. So it's valuable. It's not just to say, well, I'm being lazy. No, it's streamlining. It's valuable. I promise you. So that AccuPunch or AccuTie, the punch with a hydraulic, I think is the best in the market, bar none. The AccuTies, a lot of people will disagree. They want to get the solid recycle. That's fine. Do it. However, to me, it throws me back into the time. Okay, now I got to space them out. I've got my spacers. That's not a problem. But I've already got baby. I'd rather deal with it floating until it settles completely and gets rocks inside of it than spacing them out. They're not going to be cambered, so just spacing them out and trying to make them look decent because left or right, sometimes they're going to be a 1/4 inch off and the tie is going to be off center. So to me, it's valuable. So the AccuTies, the AccuPunch, the AccuTie punch with a hydraulic pump on it is the best. I get my rail from Carl. I think it's Midwest. Carl, I hope I'm saying it right. Carl, Midwest Rail. I think he's on Livesteam page. The live steamers or Discover Live Steamers. He's got the and I went blank. Is it Midwest Rail? Something like that. But anyway, it's the 141 pound comparable to the scale that we have. My track, the Titan, my grandkids run it like NASCAR. They have 2 Titans and they chase each other. And yeah, it's not safe. I'm supervising. If they get cut, good for them. They're outside, they're being boys, and there's not enough memories for me to get from them being out there and being boys. And I love that. Instead of being on that iPad, they're out in the yard being boys. And run them, derail them. To me, run them, derail them. I get a lot of comments that you're abusing your trains. Last I heard, I bought them. So they're my grandkids. They're for my grandkids. And if they run them slow, they run them fast, they derail them. If they get cut, that's, if you remember growing up, that's part of being a boy. You know, like we used to have monkey bars, we used to have 16-foot slides, and but you know what? There's some moms out there that sued the city, and you know, I'll call it like it is. My boys will climb a tree. If they fall, they fall. Take them to the hospital. They're not pansies. I'm not going to be helicoptered a grandpa to, oh, they got scratched. I hope they get scratches, and I hope they get stitches. I don't wish it upon them, but I got several stitches when I was a kid. Boys will be boys, and that's what makes a young man, you know. So in my perspective. So there you go. Let me give you another shot of that roadbed. At least to me, it's good looking. It just looks nice and fresh and clean. So thank you guys. Salsa Railroad in progress here in San Antonio. Bye bye.